4-year-olds, life is about cartoons, candy, and video games, but things are very different with James Grimes.
The Abita Springs native is striving to put on the green jacket one day. Sports anchor Sharif Ishak looks at his journey one small putt at a time.
I've been doing golf a lot, and I'm really good at it. Watch.
James Grimes, better known as Baby James, making a bold but true statement. When we first caught up with James a year ago at the Abita Springs Golf and Country Club, he was just in the infancy stage of his golf career. He had not yet won a tournament at the young age of 4. But during the last year, that all changed.
One day I do as kids, I have a tournament.
Baby James has played in 5 tournaments on the U.S. Kids Tour, winning 4 of those tourneys. And doing it against kids a couple years older than him. And the soon-to-be 5-year-old, who runs around like any other kid, simply never gets tired of playing the game.
My favorite part about golf is because I love it, and I get out there and paint, and I paint, and I don't give up. Even when I'm tired, I still don't.
We definitely let him be a kid, you know, and when he's out, when he's out on the course, I mean, of course, he's a little more serious because, he's focusing, but we still want him to have fun with it.
Good job.
Nicole, Baby James's caddy, and mom, has been stuck to his side since he started playing on the Pepsi Little People tournament at the age of 3.
I think he could be extremely well. Of course, as we all know, the best prodigies out there, though, they have to want to do it, and it takes a lot of practice.
Baby James is well on his way to being a prodigy. That word prodigy has been used since he was a little kid. In fact, he's been swinging golf clubs before he even learned how to walk.
I mean, he started crawling, about 12 months, I guess, and he was a little late with crawling and walking, and he started crawling and swinging his club while he was crawling. I couldn't believe it because he was making contact with every ball with his plastic clubs in the house.
And at the age of 2.5, Baby James really got things swinging when his parents gave him his first set of real clubs.
He'd tee everyone off, even if it wasn't perfect. I mean, he'd make contact with it, and hit it right off the tee. Never missing. That was amazing.
My favorite thing was getting my arm and getting that box and put it with my arm and it ran the hole.
It was a 2-year-old phenom on his way to stardom. Sound familiar? When Tiger Woods was 2, he started his run at fame on the Johnny Carson Show. And Baby James has had his taste at fame, appearing on The Rachel Ray Show, Nightline, and the Golf Channel. Certainly a lot of pressure for someone so young. But Nicole Grimes and father James Grimes never push Baby James to play golf all the time.
I tell you, if I ask him if he wants to play golf or go outside in the backyard and play, he picks golf all on his own.
And play just like his favorite golfers.
My favorite golfers is Ben King, Phil Mixon, Tiger Woods, and they all do pretty good.
But his #1 guy is Ben Crane. They spent time together at this year's Zurich Classic, and Baby James picked up a saying from Crane.
I said, bye-bye, ball, see you tomorrow. And Ben King goes, bye-bye, ball, we never gonna see you again.
Ben just loved him, said what a natural he was. He just kind of had fun with him. They went out there and had fun together. It was a nice experience.
I can get my putt done.
A nice experience that Nicole hopes will help Baby James win the IMG Junior Golf Championship in San Diego this July. On your side.
Bye-bye.
Sharif Ishak, WDSU News.
Well, recently James got a new toy, which of course is a golf club.
It is amazing, that young guy. He picked up a sand wedge to use for a big tournament coming up next month, and we wish him all the best. He's going to be a star.
Yeah, he's far better than I am.
Yeah, he is a star.
And
I
he's
can't do
super
that.
cute.